Imagine a story of a player with a presence so powerful, so terrifying.
And he's gonna take that portal right to it. T puts in work. Oh my goodness! Hardeki just went huge.
He's known by one name.
You're watching the Grim Reaper.
This guy's the epitome of death when it comes to Apex Legends.
With the rise so quick, he looked unstoppable.
Because you don't want to run into Hardeki, because he will make you pay us. Hardeki, the one-man army. Hardeki is built different.
But behind the game is a person battling their own challenges and struggles, causing him to fall short of his own expectations.
Hardeki, one of the bigger names, although going through a lot of emotional changes and adjustments.
Players not in the top 10, eliminated from the lobby. That'll be the end of the tournament life for Hardeki.
Until they're given a second chance.
Lifeline re-enters the meta. Lifeline shatters the NEA.
Oh my god!
That's Aurora! They are storming!
He's coming back up from the evac! Ow!
Oh, but it's Hardeki.
Oh my god, Aurora!
This is the rise, the fall, and the rebirth of Hardeki. Apex Legends dropped 2 days after Hardeki's 16th birthday, and coming from an FPS like CSGO, Apex was an easy pickup for him. Within a month of the game being out, Hardeki was competing in multiple kill race events in an attempt to make himself a name amongst the developing pro scene. And his efforts were working as he joined the first iteration of Fire Beavers, getting a chance to compete in the Face It Pro series. This kill race event had some of the top pro players you know today participating. And after 8 weeks, Hardeki's team came out on top as the most consistent, earning him his first big prize of $10,000.
And two, with the great Peacekeeper swap, immediately grabbing the Pathfinder, trying to heal on the other side, and there you go. Hardeki just killed a squad on his own.
So over the next 7 months, Hardeki would continue to grind Apex every day, being one of the top Apex predators for EU. But it was in 2020 when the ALGS online tournaments were announced, where Hardeki really got his opportunity to show the world his talents. Going into the ALGS online tournament number 5, Hardeki joined Liogri and Artico as part of the Russian organization Gambit Esports. And with zero expectations, Hardeki was taking everyone by surprise.
Hardeki doing a little crazy bit of a rap play. If this works out, he can actually get a lot of play points. Wow, what a spot.
Go down, yes indeed. Take a look at Hardeki up top. Clearly, G do not have an angle on him. Will he win this game? He gets the crack. They're going to drop down. Should be able to finish this 301, and I think this is going to be a Gambit 1v1 here. Can he get the win here? Gets the break. Should be able to pop out with the wing, and Hardeki for Gambit.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
And as a team, they built strong accolades with multiple wins and top 5s across the summer, autumn, and winter ALGS circuits.
Gambit Esports, we said it was their game to lose, and they, of course, secured the victory. I love how that story unfolded. They were in the power position. They executed with perfection, as we're used to seeing them do. One of the most clutch teams in Apex Legends, one of the most consistent teams, and with a team that we called the GOAT to start the tournament shows true.
Oh no, they're getting Crypto Ultimate, and there they go. Artico down, Gambit, Liogri down, and Hardeki no armor. He can't do anything here, but get away with 1 HP, takes the portal.
And he's gonna take that portal right to it. T puts in work. Oh my goodness! Hardeki just went huge. He just pushed 3 members.
It was a meteoric rise that saw them as one of the favorites going into the Year 2 Apex Pro League. And in the new 6-week season format, Gambit and Hardeki showed their dominance. They were battling for the first overall spot, but what had everyone constantly talking about this team was something all us spectators like to call Hardeki doing Hardeki things.
A Na'Vi player, and now Gambit gonna move in, but Artico will go down, and now they only have 2 standing. Good shots coming in from Hardeki, though, with the Eva 8. He'll get the knock as well, but surely this has just opened the door for Alliance to walk in. No! Hardeki!
I just love watching Hardeki do Hardeki things time and time again.
I think Gambit's going to try and see if they can sneak up on Theta.
It's Hardeki with the wide left flank. What a smart play from Hardeki, doing Hardeki things. 2 knocked. 1 last member alive for Zeta Division.
In that situation, Gambit's still on the edge of this circle as well. Hardeki may be looking to pick up a kidnap here. He's going to go in. Does he get anyone? Yes, he does. And not only that, he picks up yet another in a 1v1 for Hardeki. We say it a million times per broadcast, it feels, just doing Hardeki things.
And then he completed possibly the greatest solo moment in ALGS history.
But, of course, with only Hardeki being alive, it's Not likely they'll be able to win this game.
And I like how you said it's unlikely that Gambit will win this game, but you also recognize that Hardeki is still alive in the game, and when he is alive, anything is still possible.
I've learnt my lesson at dealing absolutes, and certainly I will never ever do it when Hardeki is still on the server, because that man is a different breed.
Stood in the center of zone, nobody's looking at him, and it's allowing him to get that battery off too. 2 seconds till he can jump back into the void and maybe survive for a few more seconds, but no! He doesn't want to survive, he wants to kill everyone!
He just wants extra KP! Hardeki's just taken down
too.
and said, I dare you to try and take me down. And Gambit somehow, Hardeki somehow still alive.
Oh, Jazaz tries to peek him as well, and this is looking like it might be the end now for Hardeki. He's done everything he could to survive, and he's gonna make me question myself once more as he's taken down to around 50 HP, still alive. And at the moment, I think Hardeki's just trying to hope that he can bait these two teams into fighting before he tries to complete the miracle run here for Gambit and maybe pop up to win the game. And this is looking like all of a sudden it might be a slightly more winnable situation than previously. The bubble goes up. It looks like Lecce de France aren't aware of Hardeki's positioning here, and that means the fight's going to break out between these two teams.
There's a lot of damage that can be done by Hardeki here. All he's playing for realistically is top 2, but certainly will have his sights on the first place.
Well, here comes the Ape, and there comes the Nox. Lecce de France get the first one. Joke is trying to connect with the second as well. Lecce de France will pick up the kills they need necessary to at least secure that second place. But here comes Hardeki, the one-man army. Is he going to be able to pull off one of the craziest plays we've ever seen in the ALGS? Of course he is! Hardeki is built different.
If that's not an indication of Gambit being the best team in EMEA right now, and Hardeki arguably being the best player in EMEA right now, then I don't know what is.
Being the last week, this play locked them in for second on the day and solidified them for first in Pro League. It's one of the most iconic moments in Apex history, viewed hundreds of thousands of times and still talked about 2 years later. They carried this momentum into the EMEA playoffs, taking 3rd place, as well as finishing 2nd overall for the Split 2 regular season, instantly qualifying them for the return to LAN in Sweden. And if you think everything Hardeki did up until this point was impressive, this is where he'd be given a name that would echo through Apex players for the rest of time.
I mean, here we go. Hardeki and company are going to hard contest, and they are the off-spawn demons that you do not want to fight. It's starting to move forward here.
Duke gets the knock already on Leo.
A 2v3 scenario over there, and they're going to get some more kills on this bottom side. PK going down here. They do a great job holding that door. And here we go, 1v3 scenario for Hardeki. Can he do it? And I don't think he's going to.
But if there's anyone in the world who can win a 1v3, it's Hardeki.
I agree.
The speed, the dip, he has it down pat.
And Duplex goes down in the middle of the water, and Skittles is taking the forward in there, and Hardeki's gonna get some shots, and Hardeki's gonna kill Skittles, and it's a 1v1 to actually get the spot off drop. Is he gonna do it? He full kills, looking for the armor swap here.
You gotta think what's going through Nox's head.
Well, here we go. There we go. He goes back for the advantage here, which doesn't take the 1v1, which is very interesting here. I feel like if I'm him, I'm taking that 1v1. He has no ammo.
What do you think was going through Nox's head there?
I mean,
I can't get put on the bird here, first game. You know what I'm saying?
Like we said, if there anyone to go 3v1 in this situation, it's Hardeki, and he did it right there. Hardeki getting some more shots on the Skittle Kids here, and another knock on the Skittle Kids.
Is he just farming KP?
He's farming KP. What am I actually watching right now?
You're watching the Grim Reaper with 1,000 damage already.
Against OG, who's best at any team in the world. And he just kill farmed Skittle Cakes.
It was like Hardeki got buffed when his teammates were down. Yes, other pros have had clutch solo moments, but no one was doing it as often as Hardeki, and is why he became the Grim Reaper, Apex's scariest player. If you saw him last alive, it was best to run away.
Here, where are they even at? It's gonna be Nathan and them. They're gonna get
By
the rest
Hardeki.
of the sweep. And now we have Hardeki, the rat, not only Grim Reapering OG and causing havoc, he's knocking Sweet in the kill feed. This guy is literally playing and toying with pro players.
But Hardeki just knocked Nathan.
And now Hardeki knocks Nathan in the edge zone. He's most likely going to die here, but he's griefing the crap out of them. And he knocks Sweet as well in the kill feed. Hardeki's going to be griefing energy.
The Grim Reaper making sure he takes down others with him.
This guy's the epitome of death when it comes to Apex Legends.
Taking down 2 of the top teams in the world had Apex fans going wild in disbelief of this performance on the international stage. But as quickly as Gambit rose to the top, they came crashing down. Manscaped.com is crucial in helping you decide what to get for your dad this Father's Day. How, you may ask? Meet the Handyman with its advanced dual blade. It has a standard foil shaver and long hair lever blade to knock down up to 3 days of hair growth. Not to mention it's compact, waterproof, has a rechargeable battery, and is perfect for when you travel to something like the Apex Legends Year 4 Split 2 Playoffs LAN. Make sure you look your best while watching the game you love. So I've actually been using Manscaped products for close to 4 years now. When they reached out to sponsor this video, it was an absolute no-brainer. This time they sent me out the Handyman face shaver and the Weed Whacker 2.0, their nose and ear hair trimmer. This thing has saved me countless of times when it comes to nights out, and the best thing about all their products is that they have a trademarked skin-safe technology to help reduce nicks and cuts that you would get from other razors. They're hooking you guys up. If you head over to manscaped.com, you can get 20% off and free shipping using code JUMBA. Again, that's 20% off and free shipping, a crazy deal if you use code JUMBA at checkout. And if you do that, let me know in the comments so I could give you a personal thank you for supporting the channel. Despite the standout plays and making it to the winners bracket, Hardecki's team was eliminated from the tournament at 23rd and didn't make it to the grand finals.
This might be it. This might be their tournament. But Leogre's gonna clutch. It's Empire. Oh no! Empire does it. They turned down players and say we are the kings of CIS.
And likewise at the Year 2 championship, they had to make a full losers bracket run, and they lost on a tiebreaker, missing championship Sunday.
Oh my god, did you see the score?
You see, the return to Apex LAN was just 3 months after Russia had invaded Ukraine, completely uprooting the lives of this team. Hardecki, Leo, and their coach PK had to relocate to Turkey in the middle of the regular season due to the ban on Russia from ALGS. In fact, that's why they were not named Gambit during the Year 2 LANs, as they couldn't represent a Russian org, and they were released from the team just a month before the championship. And Artico was from Ukraine. At the time, he wasn't able to leave the country, so their coach PK had to sub at the LANs, changing a critical component in the dynamic of the team.
I think that might be it for players. Saw him in 11th place. Again, these stats are updated in real time, I believe. So, players not in the top 10, eliminated from the lobby. That'll be the end of the tournament life for Hardecki. And we'll call Hardecki the GOAT. Sometimes it's just how the cookie crumbles. I hope y'all go next, bounce back, and we look forward to seeing you. Obviously, again, giant asterisk on the player's side. Of course, not playing with Artico. Our hearts, our support for him, his family, his loved ones, his country, and Ukraine.
Hardecki was quickly losing faith in himself after they were eliminated. They had 5 months until the start of the Year 3 Pro League to get in form and hopefully have their personal situation stabilize. And although there were still moments of their greatness,
Oh my god, another one. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's the Grim Reaper we know, baby!
the squad could never regain their consistency. From finishing 1st and 2nd in Year 2, the team found themselves at the bottom of the Pro League leaderboards. Hardecki's confidence was continuing to drop. He felt he didn't have what it takes to be an in-game leader, and after missing qualification for every LAN in Year 3, he realized it was time for a break. As much as it hurts, our era is long over. Unfortunately, it's hard for me to part ways with my guys who became my family, but everything ends sooner or later, and it has to be accepted. I currently want to take a break from competitive Apex to refresh my mind. Thank you all for supporting me. I really care and need it. We will see what happens next. The Year 3 championship still needed to happen in September, so it would be another 6 months until we found out what was happening with Hardecki. On December 20th, Hardecki joined Aurora, formerly known as Fire Beavers and one of the most electric teams in all of Apex.
Fire Beaver's still alive! He's getting the double res!
They were known for their unpredictability and aggression, running down any team in their lobby with lack of care whether you were the first or last place team. And this made them one of the best 3v3 fighting teams in the world. There's not many players in the game that could fit Hardecki's own chaotic playstyle, like Oirain and 9 Impulse. And right from their first game day of the Year 4 Pro League, they showed this was a match made in heaven.
And they're sticking him! Hardecki with a double stick on a full English! Oh my god! Hardecki! And he forced him to jump down. This might be an Aurora win. Another knock! Another crack, another one dead! Last one standing! It's gonna be on full English! Hardecki!
After getting first on day 1, the Steam continued to roll from there with a second place finish on day 2. It was at this point though that Apex released Season 20 with 2 of the biggest changes the game has ever seen. First was the change to Evo shields. Instead of leveling up by just doing damage, teams could do objectives around the map to grow their shields, giving a big advantage to edge teams like Aurora. And the second was the massive rework to character abilities. Throughout the match now, when you level up your shield, you can get additional character abilities. And one of the most unexpected characters caught the eye of Aurora. Lifeline, who up until this point in competitive Apex was known to be one of the worst characters to pick, provided Aurora key advantages. One of her tier 2 abilities was to change her support care package into an assault care package, which provided your team with a guaranteed red weapon and a high chance of getting an Evo cache to instantly take your purple shield to a red. Many teams were skeptical and said that Lifeline still wouldn't have a fit in pro play. But this team under Aurora had never followed the typical grain in Apex, and they weren't going to start now.
Just a rotation here so well, and Hardecky's going to try to play off of it. Rain ends up cleaning at least one up. They've got to do 2 though. Rain.
God damn! With a massive point gap here in first place.
71 points through 3 weeks.
And Aurora just need one more point to catch up with La Cité de France, who were in first. So if one more squad wipe, even one more kill here would do it for them, and they look like they're in prime position because again they're on reds, again they're third partying, and again it's Aurora dominating, and they push themselves into first place.
Aurora is going to be in first place by 30 points. Nice, good shot. Here we go. They got to capitalize off this damage now. Come on. Good fucking shot by Hardecky again, baby. Come on, baby. Here we go. The swing. Yes, sir. They get the fucking knock. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Этот спейс, братья, они же пушат друг друга, слышите? Заберите мой спейс, ко мне, пацаны, придите. И снизу под стебнем. Да-да-да, не пальцы, они вкатились. Го влево. Лайфу, пацаны, все, у вас.
Пошли улынь.
Дай улыньте, это сольник, на меня сольник, все. Пацаны, помогите.
Aurora gets another W, another week into AOGS for EMEA, bro. They are fucking cooking with the Lifeline gameplay, baby.
With 3 back-to-back first-place finishes, Aurora wasn't just looking like the best team in EMEA, they were rivaling the best teams in the world. It was official. The Grim Reaper was back. Common arguments for not using Lifeline is that she doesn't provide much in fights, and her core ability is for revives. As a team, you should never be playing with the mindset that your teammates are going down. But with how aggressive Aurora plays, Lifeline works, and Hardecky fit the role perfect. The extra loot her care pack provided allowed Aurora to always have red shields compared to other teams who were sitting on blues, giving the team an extra 50 health per player in almost every fight. And if Impulse or Orion ever went down, Hardecky could constantly reset his teammates, get them back in the fight while remaining active. With 136 points, they already secured first and punched their ticket to LAN. But with 4 wins out of 6 weeks, the result of the regular season finals wasn't surprising.
Gilbert is forced to use the small shields, while Aurora still trying to take this fight against La Cité de France off the low ground here. They're too distracted. Navi actually may sweep this India.
Кость, трясай.
Блядь.
Кость, Настя, двоих трясай, двоих. И меня, брат.
Они дерутся.
Oh no, but the Lifeline! It's Hardecky left standing! This changes everything! The split second that Navi took to wipe out Omid has let the reset happen for Hardecky, for Aurora!
Team.
Lifeline re-enters the meta. Lifeline shatters EMEA, and Aurora win the regional finals here in EMEA.
They set the record for the most points in a single split. But we've seen Hardecky perform in the regular season before and then not deliver on LAN. So all that mattered to him and the team now was proving himself on the global stage. And from the moment LAN started, they made their presence known.
Regardless, DSG now fighting. Aurora swings DSG. Enemy put down. Timmy put down.
Furia third the
And
other fight.
oh my God, Aurora mops the floor with DSG. They didn't have a fucking
Mazer in the
chance.
feed with the Kraber, takes down Imperial. How? And Aurora on your feet here. Both borders get eliminated.
Идет на раздачу. Косик строгий с праулером. Смотри, как будто на геймпаде, да?
Put into play here as Aurora. They are farming the west side of this lobby.
Втыкает, да, подкрал-то парень у нас. Двоих только-то эмоций. Надо. Еще? Давай.
Они пушат там. Кого тебе там?
See the drone already preemptively out. Chaotic's down, and we are just sending it.
I just literally into the one. Now we're going to see Beast of the Hunt activated as MDYY say, well, we might have to send it, but Aurora say no! We'll send it for you!
Evac play comes from down below, and oh my
Omen
God!
on the triple Q now!
Omen now with a triple Q up top. Can they survive? I don't know. Oh, and oh my God, no, it doesn't matter. Hardeki fell down. He has no way to get back up. There's an evac. He's coming back up from the evac. Ow! Oh my God, Aurora kills off Omen.
But it's Hardeki! It's still Hardeki, and for as good as he is, with all due respect, you have the feeling in a minute, or he's saying, right boys, it's up to me. What have you got for us, Hardeki? Not enough. 2-on-1 team for win. Game number 6. But an incredible...
They won 2 of their 3 group stage sets and finished 2nd overall. Then cruised straight through the winners bracket, and after 5 years of competing, Hardeki had made a LAN final. Now in finals, they didn't play very flashy, but rather consistent. And at the very least, they made sure to uphold the name of the Grim Griefers. There was an ongoing contest between 07 and E8 for 5 games straight. So Aurora sent Hardeki in solo off drop to pick up some kills.
Down, but now Nasky from behind. It's a 1-for-1 trade.
Manages to close that door as well. It's a 1-for-1, but Nax winning again.
Убили так. Хорош. Хорош. Я за тобой.
Well, they can't celebrate too long, 07, because Aurora and a smirking Hardeki ruin everyone's fun but their own.
And after Game 7, they secured match point. In Game 8, they knew where the God spot was and the importance of it. But with 7 teams all trying to claim the same position, they couldn't close it out, and Reject ended the tournament. When it was all said and done, Aurora finished 7th in the world, but were a mere 4 points from top 3. There's no denying that they're currently one of the best teams in the world, and after all the ups, the downs, and the battle back to LAN, Hardeki has proven to himself that he belongs at the top of competitive Apex, and he remains to be the only force that fits the name of Apex's Grim Reaper.
Oh my God, Aurora!
And if you want to know more about why Aurora lost that final game on Championship Sunday, click this video right here.